If there's one significant realization that I've had from self-improvement is that inaction breeds insecurity and action breeds confidence. I realized that in periods of my life where I was not focused on my goals that I'd set for myself, which are based on a higher purpose in life, when I was not focused on them, I became very anxious, I became very lethargic, very antisocial, and I became really insecure. There will be many instances in your life that are meant to throw you off. These instances could be in the form of, let's say, an academic failure, a career setback, loss of a loved one, or betrayal from a loved one. And I'm going to make a statement that you've probably never thought about this before, that these trials, right, because they're literally just trials, they are there just to make the resilient more resilient and the weak more pathetic. Let me explain that. When a resilient person, he faces a setback, he hits a low point in his life, he comes back up, right? And he comes back stronger. And so the next time he is faced with the same difficulty or a similar one, maybe a tougher one, he's well equipped to tackle it. Whereas a weak person that is so pessimistic, kind of nihilistic, whenever he's faced with this difficulty, he starts questioning the whole purpose of life. He just gets into an existential crisis and he's in a complete and utter lack of faith in himself and in God. He starts questioning the whole process. He starts doubting himself. And he says, yeah, I'd rather just give up on my goals and just live an average life, right? This is too hard for me. And the thing is, you're probably the resilient type because you're watching this video and you're trying to come back from a setback and you're going to come back stronger, right? You're trying and that makes you resilient. And the realization that I've had from self-improvement is that action does breed confidence. It does eradicate anxiety. When you just decide to get back up from the rut, try to make a comeback, start taking action over your goals, start making progress in an area of inherent growth in your life, and you start to see progress in it, that makes your subconscious mind start to become more occupied with significant things, significant matters. And these matters of significance start to replace the trivial matters from your subconscious mind. Here's the catch. The hardest thing to do in this case is to start. That's the hardest part. That's where you will face the most fear, anxiety, and uncertainty. Because you don't know how to start and what to do. Well, if you don't start, what's the other option? Insecurity? And insecurity is one of the worst emotions that you can feel. So guess what the best course of action to take is? The best way to start is to set a routine for yourself. And all of a sudden the excuses come to your mind. I live with my parents, I go to school, my parents dictate when I eat because my mom cooks and I have to eat when she cooks, and then I can't go to the gym at certain times, and the school, it has different timetables and everything. All of these excuses start coming up. But trust me when I say this, right? And I've made a video about this before as well. I have made routines during school and having parents at the same time, and it completely worked out. It's not that deep, bro. You for school will make a routine. There's two different parts. One part will be for the school days and one part will be for the off days, right? And that completely works out. And then when you have holidays or something and you're just living with your parents, you will make one routine that you will stick to every single day. Let's say you have boxing classes on Friday and Saturday at 2 to 4 p.m. On Friday and Saturday, 2 to 4 p.m., you're going to swap the thing that you have for the other days and just put boxing classes. The main thing is just doing the same thing at the same time every single day. That's the whole purpose of a routine. So that your mind gets used to doing a certain thing at a certain time. So when it's time to study, your brain is starting to get prepared for that. Intellectual exercise. Okay, that's a goofy word, man. Anyways, the whole purpose is doing the same thing at the same time every single day, again and again and again. And it boosts your confidence. It makes you feel so good because now you don't have uncertainty anymore. And when you know what you are doing is right, and you know that you are doing it, that just gives you mental peace, knowing that you are headed in the right direction. As long as you keep following the simple routine, just do it, get up, just do it at the same time. The instruction, the manual is right there, is the routine. And if you fall off, just come back on it. Never give up.
Never back down, never what? Never give up.
Never back down, never what?
Never give up.
And do that and leave the rest to Allah. And then if you can do that, you can get mental peace. That's what mental peace is. Because you don't have uncertainty. You know what you want to do and how you want to do it, and you're doing it. And this eradicates fear and anxiety, and it breeds confidence like you've never seen or experienced before. And always keep in mind the why. Like, why are you doing this whole thing? Why are you setting a routine, setting boundaries for yourself? You're making a manual to live your life by every single day. Why? You're doing it all for the sake of Allah. Set a higher purpose, and that way you will be fulfilled doing this. You will start seeing progress, that, oh yeah, I'm making progress, and this accounts for something meaningful. Whether I'm providing value back to the people, or I'm just becoming a better person, it's all for the sake of Allah. Connect everything that you have on the routine, every goal that you have, with this ultimate purpose in life of just pleasing Allah. Do this, and fear and anxiety will leave your subconscious mind. It will leave you alone. You and confidence. That's it. Confidence will start to develop, fear anxiety leaves. And that's the path to mental peace, to be honest. To success in life. It's really as simple as that, bro. Take care. Ma'assalam.